Hi, so I'm here to talk about belongingness and how belongingness impacts self-care and how what you can do about it. I'm going to start with a quick story that my niece was reading to me last night, which was so beautiful. It's called Gustavo the Ghost. He was a very shy ghost. And Gustavo decided he wanted to be friends with all the other monsters in his world. And he wasn't sure how to be friends with those other monsters, but he knew he wanted to be in those circles because he wanted to feel like he belonged in those spaces. So Gustavo would try by showing up and being close to those monsters. So in each one of those spaces, he would either be a lamp where they might be reading. In one of them, he was a sheet outside hanging on a laundry line. And then in another one, he was a canvas that somebody was painting a picture on. And Gustavo was showing up in those spaces, but nobody could see him. He wasn't being seen. And so when you think about belonging or belongingness, that state of belonging, you want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to be valued for who you are and what you bring to the table. And you want people to be excited to see you. So you want to feel like you really matter. Because when we matter, that's when we start to belong. And so Gustavo decided to try a different tactic. So Gustavo in the story decided to have a violin concert because he loved to play the violin. It was where his heart was. And in this, he decided invited all of the other monsters to this concert that he was doing on his recital. And he started to nobody showed up. It was time for the concert to start. His parents were super proud of him. And he decided to just like, okay, no one's here. And he was very disappointed. So he decided to start playing that violin. And the music flowed throughout the entire area where he lived. And he started to glow because that was something that Gustavo could do was glow. And actually, all of the other monsters heard his music because they got lost. And so his music brought them to where he was. And they were so excited to hear Gustavo's music and to see Gustavo glow. So when we think about belonging and self-care, Gustavo knew that playing the violin and finding that space where he was how he could show up. And people would then see him, they could hear him, and he also felt like then he could belong and he really mattered in the world that he was in to the other people. So it was just such a beautiful story. And one of the things that was really lovely about it is that he belonged to himself through his music. So he found that space for him to belong. And so that was just so lovely. And I hope as we go through this journey together that you'll find moments of where you can belong as well. Thank you.